Coming up on Mountain News this morning, there was a shooting in Lexington Tuesday that sent 2 people to the hospital in critical condition. And the search continues for a man who went missing last week at Laurel Lake.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. The time is 6:32 on July 13th. Now let's check in with First Alert meteorologist Cameron Aaron as our First Alert weather day takes effect. So Cameron, as people are waking up, if you're heading into work this morning, you may not see rain, but it's probably not a bad idea to grab an umbrella, grab a rain jacket, because when you're leaving work,
might be a different story for sure. Yeah, the second half of Thursday looking a little bit stormy in some places. We're not looking at widespread impacts, but a few stronger storms are going to be possible, especially for the late afternoon, also into the evening hours as well. We are tracking a few showers out there this morning. Most of us are dry, but a heavier shower not too far away from West Liberty and Morgan County. Nothing severe this morning, but possibly a few showers near Highway 172 just to the east of Wrigley at this hour. Also a first alert for a few showers to the south of Williamsburg and Whitley County over portions of I-75 and Highway 25W, and also another first alert for possibly a few showers near Middlesboro and Bell County, also not too far away from Pineville this hour. A light shower there near TJ on US 119. More showers and storms are possible for the second half of your Thursday thanks to this area of low pressure, also a cold front near Cincinnati, and that will continue pushing into our direction as we go into this evening. And that could spark a few showers and storms out there. That is why we have a first alert weather day in place for the possibility of strong to severe storms, especially for the afternoon, also into the evening hours. A level 2 risk continues for basically the northern half of the region, and the main threats will be strong straight line winds, also heavier rainfall. More details coming up in just a few minutes. Olivia?
Thank you, Cameron. There are still lots of questions after 2 people were found shot in Corbin. We are told they are both in critical condition. Lucy Bryson talked to police yesterday.
At 5:35 p.m. hours, we received a call to our dispatch center reporting shots in the area of 5th Street and Scuffletown Road.
Detective Robbie Hodges of the Corbin Police Department shared that officers arrived on the scene after receiving calls about a Chevy Equinox found in a ditch near the scene. Just off Scuffletown Road in Corbin, a part of the wooded area on the side of the road is blocked off. This is where Corbin police say that they found the 2 victims with gunshot wounds just yesterday. Stuart and Misty Peace of Corbin were found shot there and are now in critical condition.
He heard someone moaning and went approximately 100 feet up into the wood line and found a male and a female. Both had received a single gunshot wound to their upper torso.
He says that a shooting like this isn't common in this area, deeming it relatively safe.
It's a pretty safe spot. We don't have very many calls at all in the area of 5th and Scuffletown. It's kind of a secluded area.
And although they are currently unaware of what caused the shooting or who shot the victims, they say they're following any leads that they receive.
We're just doing a lot of interviews. We've pretty much processed the scene and got everything we need from there, but there's a lot of people that we have to talk to still, and once we've spoke to them, I think we'll have more details that we'll be able to release.
In Corbin, Lucy Bryson, WKYT.
Corbin police are asking anyone in the area that may know something to come forward. Kentucky State Police gave an update yesterday on the case involving the murder of a Floyd County woman. KSP has been investigating the murder of Amber Spradlin since June 18th. Spradlin was found dead in a home on Arkansas Creek in Floyd County, and as of now, no arrests have been made. After her body was taken to Frankfort for an autopsy, it was found she suffered multiple stab wounds. State police are still conducting searches around the community and are awaiting DNA tests from evidence. Anyone with information is asked to call KSP at 606-433-7711. We also have an update on a story we first reported on earlier this week. A second minor has been arrested in the ongoing investigation regarding a McCreary County murder case. Kentucky State Police say the minor has been charged with murder and was taken to the Adair County Youth Development Center. Police say 36-year-old Robert Lowe Jr. of Stearns was shot while in his vehicle. A woman was found dead inside her home in Lexington. Police say they were called to St. Michael Drive just before midnight Wednesday for a report of a possible burglary. They found 68-year-old Beverly Kiesecker dead inside. They say she was shot. Police have not released any details on what led up to the shooting or a possible suspect. This is the city's 11th murder this year. A body found on Hall Circle in Knox County last month has been identified. Officials with the Knox County Coroner's Office say it was 54-year-old Guy Seiler. He reportedly went missing in late May. His body was discovered after a backpack was found by a West Knox fireman. Deputies with the Knox County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene along with the Knox County Coroner's Office. A man is dead after an accident at a Kentucky industrial plant in Boyle County. It happened Wednesday at around 10 at Denyo Manufacturing in Danville. The coroner says 75-year-old Edwin Hamilton of Washington County was making a delivery to the plant when a piece of industrial metal fell on him when he was outside of his vehicle, killing him. Hamilton's body was taken to Frankfort for an autopsy. 2 people are recovering after a serious crash earlier this week in Laurel County. It happened Tuesday at the intersection of the Hal Rogers Parkway and Highway 30 near London. When first responders arrived, they found the victims were trapped and had to be cut out of the vehicle. They were flown out to a hospital due to their injuries. No word on their names or conditions. It was a busy start to the week for first responders in Clay County. On Sunday, officials with the Manchester Fire Department responded to Burt T. Combs Lake for a report of a truck sinking into the water with a man inside. While the man was able to escape before the truck went under, the vehicle did not fare as well. After firefighters reached out for assistance in retrieving the truck, divers were eventually able to find the truck and pull it out of the lake. Search and rescue crews spent a 5th day searching for a missing swimmer at Laurel Lake yesterday. We first told you Friday a man disappeared while swimming with his friends. They told officers his life jacket resurfaced, but he did not. We know the victim is 51 years old. His name has not been released. A beloved former teacher and coach in Corbin has died. Willard Ferris died Tuesday at his home. He was born in Harlan and grew up in Williamsburg. He taught for 40 years, spending most of that time in Corbin. He coached football, basketball, baseball, and softball during his career, but most probably remember him as an assistant football coach when Corbin had a very successful run, including winning 3 state titles. Part of his story was told in the movie 23 Blast when he helped coach a blind football player, Travis Freeman, who will now officiate his funeral. The visitation will be at Corbin Middle School Friday from 3 to 5 p.m. The funeral will follow at 5. Coach Willard Ferris was 75. One of the largest shipping companies in the world is gearing up for a strike. UPS workers could start a work stoppage August 1st. Jeremy Toms was there at Lexington Shipping Center where local union members spent the morning getting ready.
Who are we? Teamsters! Who are we? Teamsters!
Just practicing for a just contract, reads the signs on display across Kentucky this week. In Stanton, in London, and now in Lexington. Brandt says a just wage is the key issue now causing the rift between union and company.
During the pandemic, this company was making record profits, billions. They don't want to pay part-timers a living wage. Part-timers are having to work 2 and 3 jobs to pay their bills. A phone call can resolve this.
The Teamsters also took issue with a lack of full-time opportunities. And until a tentative deal was reached last month, Brandt says UPS resisted putting air conditioning in their trucks.
We had package car drivers that were overheating because of the heat with no AC. We had people in the building overheating.
Both sides have accused each other of walking away from the table. But Brandt hopes these displays will make UPS reach terms they can agree upon.
Because no one wants to go on strike. That's a last resort, and it's not going to be us putting UPS on strike. UPS is going to put themselves on strike.
As the month of July carries on and the contract's expiration date draws near, Brandt says there will be more of these practice protests. He hopes to draw bigger crowds and make an even louder cry for the support of these workers. On its website, UPS says it is committed to securing a contract that provides wins for their company and the union.
A first alert weather day continues across the mountains into your Thursday. Most of us are dry this morning, but we are tracking a few heavier showers out there for some people as you wake up and walk out the door. A heavier sail over portions of Morgan County near Crockett, also near Moon as well. So just a first alert for the potential for some heavier showers in Morgan County this morning. Also not too far away from downtown Harlan near South Wallens in Harlan County. Also watching out for a few showers there, and a heavier shower just to the south of downtown Middlesboro in Claiborne County, Tennessee as well. For most of us, we are dry right now, but we are watching out for the potential for a few of those spotty showers this morning, but more showers and storms are likely by the second half of your Thursday. Those temperatures warm and muggy as you step out the door, upper 60s and lower 70s, and we top out in the middle to upper 80s by this afternoon. Again, most of us are dry for the first half of your Thursday, but showers and storms are going to be possible for the late afternoon, also into the evening hours as well. Those temperatures warming up into the 80s, feeling like the 90s though for some people by this afternoon. Olivia?
Thanks, Cameron, and thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:43. Still to come on Mountain News this morning. The Biden administration is working to remove dust and paint from the United States.